Well, I've just finished the first coat of putting the Geon Mose on the car, and this is a new product, or they did Mose before, but this is an uprated or a new version for 2022. And I have to say that I'm really impressed with it. Although you haven't got a lot of time to buff it, normally you could do a whole panel, go around, wipe it off, check it, wipe it again. This starts going off in between 10 to 30 seconds. But it doesn't seem to hold the job up so much as you'd think. Yes, you have to do shorter bits of the panel. But I have to say, I'm really impressed. It's so slick on its own. And this is going to have this is having 2 coats of the Mose. I've got to leave it an hour now before it gets its second coat of that. Then I'll leave it overnight to cure. You don't have to leave it overnight, but I'm going to leave it. Then when I come tomorrow, I'll start the first of 2 coats of the skin that goes on top of this. Now the skin's supposed to be really hydrophobic and slick, and this is slick. So I'm very impressed with it, and I think I might have been converted. Yeah, I want to see what it's like finally, but I have to say that the gloss is incredible. I mean, I know I've polished it and everything, and but you can tell the amount of gloss this has added. I'm really impressed. So in an hour I'll give it another coat, and then tomorrow we'll put the skin on it and see what it looks like. But even as it is now, I could send this out. It looks beautiful. I've also done under the bonnet with it as well. The underside flitches, underside of the bonnet. And this protection will last for years and years and years. Matt looks after his cars, he knows how to clean them. And I have no doubt that this will be exactly like this in 5 years' time. So, yeah, I think I'll be using this again. Although I've already ordered their PPF coating for one of the jobs that is coming in shortly, which I'll show you. So it's not the first time I've used Geon products, but it is certainly the first time I've used their new 2022 version, and I'm really impressed with it, so I'll be using it again. Right, I'll see you a little bit later. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, and yesterday the car had 2 coats of Geon Mose. I've left it overnight to cure, and it's feeling slick, really slick. So today I'm about to start putting the first coat of the skin on. It's part of the Synchro package, and it's going to get 2 coats of this. So I'm going to put the first coat on now, and then I'm going to give it an hour, and then I'll apply the second coat. This is really the final part of this project, and it's been here a long while, but it's been really, really enjoyable. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and having a Ford in the shop, it's nice having supercars and lovely sports cars, but this is the era that I was driving in, and it's been really, really enjoyable to do. Now we've gone over virtually, well, I would say every inch of the car, even down to I've painted the door hinges. I've been round and filled every little chip I can find, whether it be under the car, in the car, and places nobody's ever going to look. Yesterday I painted all the heads on the bolts under the bonnet. Whether they're supposed to be colour matched or zinc plated, I don't know, but because they looked odd, I've touched them in. There was a few chips under the bonnet, I've touched them in. I've ceramic coated under the bonnet as well, the underside of the bonnet, just to give it a little bit of protection. The flitch panels, as you know, were ceramic coated, and everywhere where I could get my hands has been coated. Um, Yesterday I also sealed all the rear glass and side glass. I've still got the front windscreen to seal. Um, but really this is probably the last day I'll be working on the car. So I hope you've enjoyed the series, following me doing this project as much as I've enjoyed doing it. I wanted to make myself proud and the owner, and you know, I really do think that I've achieved both. You know, it's not going to be a job that's going to go out and I'm going to think, oh, we should have just done that a little bit better, because I don't. I think I have done everything, you know, to the best of my ability anyway. Um, I'm sure some of you might see this at some Ford shows, and you know, I'd be more than happy to hear your comments on the YouTube channels, you know, what you think of it, and you know, have I gone too far, or does this show what prepping a show car really, you know, entails? You know, I mean, this car really is a new built car from the ground up. You know, and I suppose my part of it is just a little part of the whole build. So, you know, do you think we've accomplished what we set out to do? I hope you think so, but you know, if you've got any other comments that you think I should have done differently, just leave them. You know, I'm always open to new ideas. I'll answer any questions. But like I say, thanks for following it. I mean, it means the world to me. You know, at my age, you know, this social media thing's all a new thing to me. Trying to build the channel up. You know, hopefully, I want to leave this business to my grandson. If he wants it, you know, he'd probably get a computer job or something, I don't know. But anyway, it'd be nice to build the channel up and, you know, give it more presence. And thanks for everybody who's subscribed and has watched it. Anyway, less of the talking, I'm going to get on with the coatings, and I'll see you all a bit later.